Hello everyone, Catweazle here, welcome to the channel and welcome back to our playthrough of Darkest Night 2nd edition, where we're just about to start episode 8, and yes, it is episode 8 this time, got it right this time. Okay, I don't think there were any problems with last episode other than a massive tactical error on my part. I forgot to take the void armour off Castigan. That meant our Necromancer ended up going to the castle. If he took his void armour off, he would have seen him easily and he would have started coming towards the forest via the village. As it is, he went to the castle, so that means it's going to be an extra round before we can actually battle the Necromancer. It's not too bad, it will give us an extra round to prepare, but you never know with these event cards, we may get something horrendous happen, so we're going to have to put up with a load of extra event cards unfortunately. But we should be able, with any luck, to weather the storm, draw the Necromancer to us, and then we will be able to fight him. Let's see. So it's episode 8. It's round 9. Let's go across to our first player for this particular round, who is going to be Lana. And here we are with Lana. So first things first, we'll flick that over because this is her turn. She's exhausted 3 powers to do that quest. We didn't really have to do it, but that skull token, it may come in useful. We may have to use it. You never know. Now, what's she going to do this turn? She's going to go to the monastery. The reason for that is she's on 1 grace and we're playing a bit fast and loose with her on 1 grace. So let's move her to the monastery. Now that does mean she's going to trigger the web blight, so she will lose a turn, but I'd rather have her losing a turn in the monastery than anywhere else. I don't want her to lose. I mean, you lose a turn and, you know, nothing good happens, nothing bad happens, but let's put her in a place of safety anyway. So that's where we're going to put her. Other than that, she's still got Eddie, because we're going to have to do an event, because you do your event before your action. Hopefully she'll be able to use that if anything nasty appears. So that's pretty much it for Lana, and let's get across to the map and let's see if she can get to the monastery intact. And here we are with Lana. She's in the village and she's looking to go to the monastery. So, start of turn, is the Necromancer there? He is not, he is at the castle. None of her powers have start of turn effects, so we can ignore that as well. And that just means we get straight into an event card. And what do we get? Ooh, forfeit, a ruined golem. Looks pretty nasty, doesn't he? Looks like a transformer. And so it's 5 to defend against or 5 to elude. Failure will lose a grace. That'll send us down to 0 grace. That's not a death, by the way, 0 grace, fortunately. You've got to be at 0 grace and then lose another one. So we're okay there. You may not use powers other than tactics during this event. Ooh, dear. Oh, Eddie's a tactic. We're all right. The hum of runework mixes with the grind of stone as it catches sight of you and starts to build up speed. Whoa! Right, so we've got a ruined golem. We'll put that there. And we will need that. Can we see it? Yes, we can. So she's going to use Eddie, so that's elude with 2 dice. If we fail, we refresh a power. But we will lose a grace as well. Come on, we need a 5. We get a 5. That is awesome. So, brilliantly done by Lana. We can get rid of that so she doesn't lose a grace. So, yes, I wouldn't like her hanging around with 0 grace. So, that is it for the event. Now she does her action. She is going to move, but we do have webs. So, we are going to lose a turn leaving the village. So, we go into the monastery. We'll pop her on at a side like that. And that is it for Lana. There are no blights in the monastery, so we don't have to deal with anything like that. So Lana has got back to the safety of the monastery. Who is going to go next? Next is going to be Verdere, so let's go and have a look at her player area. And here we are with Verdere with her prediction with 2 dice on it. That's just here. What is she going to do? Well, I think she's going to use prediction again because we've got this extra sort of round because I messed up with the void armour. What you can do is you could keep putting dice on here. So we'll roll another 2 dice and hopefully we'll get a 6. So we're going to end up rolling 4 dice in attempting to get a 6. If we get a 6, then we're laughing. We can definitely kill the Necromancer. So that's what we're actually going to do during her turn. She's okay for grace and secrecy. That reminds me, Lana's got an extra secrecy. She's now on 4. The reason for that is because she moved. So she did move, so she got an extra secrecy and she's now on 4 secrecy. But back to Verdere, yes, we're just going to use prediction, I think. We're going to keep the Prophecy of Fortune and the Prophecy of Forks sort of in the background. We want to use them on Castigan. So when Castigan eventually fights the Necromancer, that is, you know, if we don't get lucky with prediction, then he will obviously benefit from having an extra die. So I think we will do that. Okay, so that is it for Verdere. Let's get across to the map. And here we are with Verdere. So pop this in ready. We'll probably need to use that for an event anyhow. Okay, but start of turn. Is the Necromancer there? No, he is in the castle. None of her powers have start of turn effects, so we can ignore that as well. So we're straight into an event. Don't be bad. A lich. A lich is bad. So it's got 4 fate. Ugh. So it is 5 to defend against or 5 to elude. A failure is a loss of grace. The air is filled with foul magic, twisting your nose and scalding your tongue. A sickly green light blossoms from its staff. Ugh. Right. So we can't use any of those because they're rubbish. They're nowhere near good enough. So we're going to have to roll, and it's 1 die as well. So are we going to elude or are we going to fight? Well, it doesn't really matter, so we'll elude. She don't look much of a fighter, Verdere, so she's going to try and elude. We need a 5 or better. A 4, that was so close. So she has lost a grace, so that puts her down to 3 grace, unfortunately. So let's get rid of the lich. That was a bit of a downer, but at least she's still got 3 grace left. Right, now we get to her action this turn, and she's going to use prediction again. So I'm going to use this 6. Remember the 6 we rolled? See if it'll still work. And come on. So we need a 6. Oh, a 2 and a 1. What a joke. So look at that. 4 dice, she's got 3, 2 2s and a 1. So that is absolutely rubbish, Verdere. Your prediction is crap. Right, anyway, it's not. It's a really good card, actually. It's just me. Oh, what a terrible roll. Okay, so that didn't work out. And similar to Lana, there are no blights in the forest, so we don't have to bother with any of that. And that's the end of a turn. So, rubbish.
She's got hit for a grace by a lich, and then she's used a prediction, and she got a 2 and a 1. That's just pants, man. Okay, anyway, right, let's get on to our next player. Our next player is going to be Thorne, so let's go and have a look at his player area.
And here we are with Thorne, so flick that over for Thorne. He's still got our friend the Holy Relic, so he's going to lose a secrecy. So put that down to 3. And is there anything else he's going to do? He's not going to use any of his powers or anything, I don't think. He may use visions. It depends on what sort of event card he gets. But other than that, he's just lost a secrecy because of the Holy Relic. What's he going to do this turn? I think he's going to search. You never know, we may get something extremely funky, and it may be able to help us out in our battle against the Necromancer. So he is going to search this turn. Let's pop across to the map and see what he finds, if anything.
And here we are back at the forest with Thorne and his chums. Okay, so is the Necromancer there? No, he's not. He's still at the castle. There's no start of turn effects on any of his powers, so we can skip that, and it's straight to event time. Will we be using visions? Let's have a look. An urgent plea. Oh, 5. Please, please help us. Draw a quest and roll 1 die to determine its location. Then add a timer marker to it. Tears stream down her face as she tells the tale. We're going to end up with loads of quests, I think. So, right, an urgent plea. So we draw a quest, and we get dire spiders. They need 2 successes. It's 5 on the timer, but it's going to be 4. I'll have to dig out a timer to put on it immediately. Action, fight versus 4 defense. Ooh. Each success is a success. If you fail, you lose a grace. Completed, you get a tome of retraining. They're quite good. Expired, there is a web blight. A clutter of dire spiders has established a nest near a human settlement. Scatter them before they finish spinning their webs. Well, we'll pop that on one of these, and then we'll find out where it's going to go. So we're going to have to roll a die. We roll it from the village. Ooh. Put that in there. Can we see it? Not particularly. Move it down a bit. A 2. So where's a 2 from the village? How badly have I been rolling? 2s and 1s and A 2 actually goes to the ruins. So this is going to go into the ruins. Pop it over there and put a timer on it already. We should be alright. It's got loads and loads of... It's still got 4 left. There'll be 3 left at the end of this round, so that should be plenty. It should... we'll either lost or won by then, I think. Oh, we can get rid of that. And that is it for the event. Actually put that back because we're going to search, aren't we? So we're searching in the forest, which I think's got a difficulty of 4. It does have a difficulty of 4. And we've got 1 die. Come on, let's have a decent roll. Come on. A 4. That's good enough. Ha ha! Excellent. Right. Let's pick a map. And we're in the forest. Ooh, what's this? Magic dust? Or vanishing dust? Vanishing dust. Discard after a failed elude roll to make it a success. Well, brilliant. So, it's not amazing, but it'll have to do. I'll dig some out. So there is some vanishing dust. We'll put that onto Thorne's player area along with the Holy Relic. Okay, I suppose it's better than nothing. You might be able to use it on an event card next turn. Should he have cancelled that? I forgot about visions, didn't I? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'd have thought it through. Yeah, it'll have finished. The game will have finished by the time it kicks in, so we may as well keep visions for next turn. Right, so he's done his search. We've got no blights in the forest, so that's the end of his particular turn. That means next up, it's our friend Castigan.
And here we are with Castigan. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to exhaust his void armor. He's not using it anymore, so he's taking that off. He does want the Necromancer to actually see him. We'll pop that across as well. He's on 3 grace now, so that's not too bad. Should be okay, so long as he can avoid a nasty event this turn. So that's it for him. What's he going to do? Well, he's just going to meditate. When you meditate, you get a spark, and sparks are pretty good, because sparks can give you an extra die. So if we are going to fight the Necromancer, let's get a spark so we can use it. And with Prophecy of Fortune, that should give us 6 dice. So, mind you, the way the dice have been rolling in this game, I may struggle to get a 6, even with 6 dice. We will have to see. We'll be doing 6 dice because we'll use Wrath, we'll use the Prophecy of Fortune, and a Spark. So that should be 6 dice. Right, anyway, that is not this turn. That will be next turn with any luck. But yes, let's get across to the map and let's draw some events.
And here we are with Castigan. Right, so he's got no powers with start of turn effects. The Necromancer isn't here. We can get straight into the event. And he pulls... Ooh, a desperate bargain. Well, at least it's only a 1. Choose 1. Ooh. Destroy a blight in any location. Draw a power card or raise your secrecy to default. Well, we definitely don't want to do that because we want the Necromancer to see us. Do we particularly want to destroy a blight? No, I don't think so. We may draw a power card. We may get a good power card. You never know. And then we either spend 2 grace. We're not going to do that. Discard an item. I don't think we've got any items to discard. Or... yeah, we'll let the darkness go up. It's on 10, so we'll let it go up to 11, I think. Right, so we're going to draw a power card. Well, at least we don't have to roll anything, which is a bonus, the way things have been going. Where is power cards? They're right over here. So we've got his power cards, and we'll give him a good shuffle. I don't think I put anything on the bottom of his. So that's why I'm shuffling them. I don't think we've put anything on the bottom. I think it was Thorne that did that, or perhaps Lana. I hope I didn't anyway, because I shouldn't have shuffled if I had. But force of habit, sorry. Right, so what's he going to get? An Angelic Guardian. Ooh, bonus. Exhaust after making a fight or elude roll to add 2 dice to that roll. This is just amazing. What a pull. I shuffled it. So I'm keeping it. That was really good. That should help out as well. So yes, we're going to use the Angelic Guardian. We'll put that over here on his player area. And that is fabulous. So well done, that man. Mind you, we were due a decent event, weren't we? We've pulled some right horrors. And with my dice rolling this turn, I think we deserved that. Okay, so what's he going to do for his action? Yes, he's going to meditate, so let's dig out a spark. Won't be a moment. And there we are. He's got a spark. We'll put that onto his player area, and that should be an extra die for him. And that is the end of his turn. There are no blights in the forest, so we can crack on. Who's next? Yes, it's Mr. Necromancer. So let's zoom out with the camera. And here we are, zoomed out, ready for the Necromancer's turn. So first things first. Oh, we had to move that up to 11 anyway. Sorry about that. And then we move it up to 12 because it's the start of the Necromancer's turn. I still think that'll be alright. We've got plenty till we get to 20, which is the next darkness card to kick in. And we've done that. Next, quests. So yes, we do have a couple of quests. So we've got to get 2 timers. for both of these quests. The dire spiders go up to 2, and demagoguery goes up to 1. But remember, demagoguery has it's only got 1 more turn to go, that one. So and we'll end up with 2 more. Talking of quests, I've got to do it at the end of his turn, but we've got Well of Misery, so we're going to get another quest up in the swamp. Bob. Right, we've done quests, we've done darkness, movement. Well, we'll roll for a laugh, but remember, Castigan has took his armour off and is currently at 0 secrecy. So it doesn't matter what he rolls a 2. He still sees Castigan, so he moves to the village. And moving to the village means we draw a map card because he will drop a blight. And what's he going to drop? He's going to drop an omen. Oh, we love omens, don't we? But yeah, look, the top 3 were omens. So, an omen. Let me go and dig one out. And here we go. We've seen these before. I just love that little skull in the eye. Fantastic. What we're going to do is, that just draws events. Yeah, you draw an extra event. And we've now got 4 in the village. So they will start trickling over into the monastery. We have rather put our eggs in one basket. We're just going for it, and we're just going to hope that Castigan can do the business. So, but that's the way I play. Let's just go for it, man. Right, so he's dropped his blight, and I think that is it. Yes, that is it for his turn. So, because it's the end of his turn, we have to do Well of Misery. So let's have a look. It's active. The end of the Necromancer's turn. If there are any quests in this location, add a marker to every quest at this location. Otherwise, draw a quest card and add it to this location. So we've got to put another one on it. And that is going to make it 2, which means this will... I don't think we do it now. I'm talking about timing. Ooh, is it as soon as you get 2 on it? Because if you have a look at the Necromancer's turn, it's darkness, then quests, then movement, then blights. So normally it's during the quests part that this would kick. Yeah, because it's got 2 on it. I'm not so sure it kicks now. We'll do it that it does kick now, but I'm not sure. It may be that this wouldn't kick till the Necromancer's next turn because of the way that you go through the Necromancer's turn, but let's Grim Rule it and say that it's going to kick because this extra timer is going to go on it, and that means this finishes. So we're going to get 2 new quests here, so we'll get rid of that. And the quests we're going to get are a zombie horde. That needs 3 successes. We've got 5 turns to do it in. Action, elude versus 3. Each success is a success. Complete, you get a supply cache. If it expires, you get a zombie blight. A massive horde of zombies has been spotted meandering towards a small settlement. Lead them in another direction before it is too late. So we've got a zombie horde. And we've got to pick another one. We have an evil chant. That's 1 success, and again it's got 5 on the timer. That's good. Elude versus 6. Each success is 1 success. Oof. So completed, you get a mystery. Expired, all heroes lose a grace. Cultists are casting a ritual spell to sap the hero's grace. Track them down to disrupt the chant and learn their secrets. Ooh. So we need another one of these. Pop that there. Now I definitely think we've gone past that. We added the marker to the quest that was there, so that quest went, as part of that quest going, we got 2 back. So yeah, so it says otherwise draw a quest card, but there was a quest there, the one that we finished off. So we'll leave that down there. And yes, we've now got 3 quests on the board: Evil Chant, Zombie Horde and Dire Spiders. I don't think Evil Chant and Zombie Horde get a timer on them because of the nature of when they came out. And I think we've already done ourselves over with Demagoguery. I'm not so sure that kicks in immediately, but we'll play that it did. Okay, so that is the end of episode 8 and round 9. It went okay. I'm not over the moon about all of these all of these quests kicking in, but yeah, let's put all our eggs into one basket. We're just 6 dice. Come on, Castigan. It's got to be done, hasn't it? He must be able to actually kick the Necromancer's ass with 6 dice. He must roll at least 1 6. Hopefully he will be able to do that. But yes, we're getting there now. It's getting close. It's just, oh, Verdere. A 1, 2 2s and a 3. Come on. I mean, even if she got a 4 or a 5, at least we could have searched. I think she'll do prediction again next turn, and she'll end up with 6 dice on prediction, and hopefully she'll roll a 6. But we will have to see. Okay, other than that, Lana's fine. She made it to the monastery. I'm not too worried about Thorne or Castigan. Yeah, it's just a question of getting the Necromancer down into the forest and try to take him on. He will drop a blight when he gets to the forest. That's another thing, you know, if we rolled well with Verdere on prediction, if we got a 4 or a 5, there's a good chance whatever blight he dropped, she'd be able to deal with it, but I doubt she's going to be able to deal with it with her highest die being a 3. I think that's done for that. But we'll see how we go on next turn. Okay, right, so that is the end of episode 8. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the subscriptions, for all the views, for all the likes and the dislikes. Thank you for all the help and support as ever. If I've made an error, please let me know. I haven't been able to... I've had quite a few disruptions while doing this playthrough. I've had bits and bobs to do, hence I haven't been... you know, putting up content as regularly as normal, so it has been a bit stop-start. So if I've made a mistake, please let me know and I'll try and fix it. And anybody who's been across to Board Game Links, have a look at the videos over there. Thank you so much. And same if you've watched the videos at BGG, and if you've liked the video threads there or made a comment anywhere or dropped G-Gold, any of that, thank you so much. Righto, I hope you will join me for episode 9, but for now, this is Catweazle saying toodaloo.